Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, June 20th, 2019. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. You'll notice here that the ES is on a tear this morning, rallying this morning, up nearly 1%, up 28 points here from the previous session's close, and now pushing to new all-time highs right as we speak. Previous high here 29.61 quarter, and right now we're at 29.61 half. So we are one tick at a new all-time high just as we speak here, as price has rebounded tremendously from the May sell-off and has rallied throughout the month. For the most part, we went sideways here heading into the FOMC event. Got a big pop just the day before, and once we had the FOMC number come out, things have rallied further still. Overall, this thing has had a tremendous rally, and now watching this top of the key range is going to be very, very important, because any falter here in this zone, I mean, it can get up here and trade for a while, but any failure to now hold, say, 29.50 could rotate this thing back down. But for the most part, everything is flowing to the upside. We are in a unidirectional trending phase in the intraday time frame. Pullbacks are to be defended until proven otherwise. And overall, very, very strong market so far in pre-market trading. Now, since the market has had quite a rally in pre-market trading, there can be the potential to see range-bound activity once RTH comes online. But again, if price is able to hold above 29.50s here overall, we could continue to see further uptrending behavior. Taking a look now at the NQ, very similar situation here. This one is up 1.3%, not quite at a new high up here just yet, but is marching higher. Again, quite the rebound here from the lows of the month, and has rallied tremendously so far this month. You can see from this bottom green line here, the 100% average target is right here. That means that this market has already surpassed average monthly range over the last 10 months. It has been a very bullish month so far. Now again, since a lot of this trading activity has come in pre-market trading, there can be a tendency to go sideways after RTH, but for right now everything is trending up. Pullbacks are to be defended during this trending phase, and we could see further upside toward the edge here at 78.70. So further uptrending behavior likely to be seen until proven otherwise. Taking a look at crude oil, this one is up 3.6% now due to further tensions with Iran. We see a breakout here through the 55 CLVN. That's very, very important. This was a failed low right here. We had some absorption and a very big push. We likened this to the beginning of the year, the very similar situation here that led to the recent rally up towards 66s. The previous session here, we had a nice little pullback and a tail that developed here after the expansion day prior to that session. And now we're seeing a two-day breakout here with a major continuation to the upside through this LVN, and that suggests that we could see quite a bit more upside. Now, we talked about the 10-period range here, so if we bring this up and make this a 10-period range right there, in the previous session we had a breakout, or a very narrow compression. Now we're getting a breakout. Typically speaking, you'll see a move at least to the top red dot here. That's about 8 handles of range. So we could be looking at 8 handles of movement here. And if the low right here remains the low, which is 54.35, then you can add 8 handles to that, and that takes you to 62.35. So we can be looking at a move back towards 62s very, very easily over the next 2 weeks based off of this breakout here. Very significant right now, and again, staying above 55 here would go a long way toward pushing this thing higher over the next couple of weeks. So very significant breakout move that we're seeing now, and again, a trending behavior throughout much of the pre-market and overnight trade. We could see some range-bound activity as the market tries to digest this recent move and kind of trade near highs. All right, lastly, this one's probably the most spectacular move that we're seeing out of many spectacular overnight moves. Gold futures has broken through the 1375 level and reached a high of 1397.70. That is a major move here, up 2.7%. and you can see how significant that breakout has been. We're seeing a little bit of a top up here, but this is highs that we have not seen in 5 years. Again, if we look at the weekly time frame here and bring this thing back, you'll notice again we have not seen these highs in 5 years. So going back to 1375, this was recent highs here, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years and a half. And so the last time we saw that was over 5 years ago in this zone. We have now taken that out. I've been talking before about this rounded bottom and the potential for a breakout through 1375, which could take us to 1525 very, very quickly. This is going to be interesting to see if price can hold these gains, especially above 1375. We've seen quite a bit of strength even when we've pulled back. I've mentioned that this trend still remains bullish, and we're seeing that continuation. So even if we do pull back again to 1370 from above, that could offer another buying opportunity as this thing tries to push through 1400. So very, very strong on the breakout move this morning. We are seeing a bit of a top in intraday trading, and we are now forming a range between 1380 and 1390. That could continue to be the range here throughout much of the rest of the session. A failure to hold 1380 could open up a pullback toward 1370. Above 1390 opens the door beyond 1400. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this develops the rest of the day. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.